Let them speak. Review hours 1 to 30. Please repeat or answer. The dog that's behind the door must have been able to get out before. Is that the only way that they managed to keep it inside there? Isn't the chain they're using overdoing it a little? Could the dog get out if they didn't have that to stop it? They must not get a lot of guests that come to visit them. Did they tell you how long it's been since it last happened to get out? After it gets out, don't they have difficulty getting it back? Do you wish you had a dog like the one they have? Did they have to put an extra board on the back of the door to make it stronger? Did they put metal on it so that it couldn't chew it in order to make the hole bigger? Is that how they keep it from destroying the door? Would it hurt a person passing by if it had the chance to get out? What would you do if you had a dog like that? Do they need to keep telling people not to worry and that it is a friendly dog? Is that what you think? Which people are ready to take a photo in front of that palace entrance? Is the mother taking the photo of her daughter kneeling down so she can get a better photo? Her daughter must be used to her mom taking her picture. What would her mom be saying to her while taking that photo? When is the last chance that your mom got to take your photo? Which one of your brothers and sisters did your mom take the most pictures of? Did you tend to kid your mother about that after you got older? Don't you wish you had taken more photos of you with your mom? Are any of the couples you see there about to take a photo? Does it appear that they are bending down so that they can get everything in the photo? Who would you have liked to take a photo of there with? Don't you prefer taking photos when it gets sunny and warmer? Is that a place that you've gone to take photos at? Would it be a good place to bring a friend you like a lot? Wouldn't you rather go to take photos at a place that's not as busy? What was she thinking at the time they took her photo? Is that a hat that you would wear if it were really sunny outside? Does it seem like part of the hat she's wearing is beginning to fall down? Is there any way that she would be able to stop it from falling down? If she tried to iron it, would it stay up better? Shouldn't she have brought it back to the store she bought it at so that she could have exchanged it? Do you wish you had a hat like that to wear if it were sunny outside? Don't hats like the one she has on help to keep you cooler on a day that it's really hot? Has she got to tie the strap under her chin to make sure it doesn't blow away? Would you ask her how much she paid to buy that if you knew her better? Are you thinking of buying one like that so that you can give it to your mom to have? Is that a hat your mom would be happy to have? Have you got any idea how long he's been laying there? How can you tell he's old? Do you wish that you had a tan as dark as his? If he kept laying out there too long like that, wouldn't he get a sunburn? Did he ask a friend he came there with to wake him up in case he happens to sleep too long? Did he tell you that he plans on laying there as long as he feels comfortable? Did he tell you that this is the place he always comes to lay down in the sun? Is that where you would go to lay in the sun? Don't you feel like taking off all of your jewelry before laying down to get a tan? Wouldn't it be better if he were laying on sand instead of on that stone? Is he using a towel to lay on? Which one of the boats you see sitting there is the one he owns? Did you ask him if he has to swim out to the boat he owns to get on it? How long would it take him to swim out to it? Where is it that you put the computer you use every day? Is it at a place that you can look outside easily when you want? Is the desk you use as big as the one he's in the middle of using? What is it that you can see outside the window you sit at while working during the day? Do you tend to daydream a lot while sitting in front of your computer? Does it appear that he's been sitting there a long time? Can you tell what he's been drinking since he got there? Are those the same things you would drink while working on the computer? What kind of things do you wind up looking for the most these days on the computer? How often do you wind up going to YouTube to find solutions to problems you're having? What could you put on YouTube that could help to explain things that would help people? Who is it that she's been waiting for? Is that where she always winds up waiting for you to come whenever you leave the apartment? For how long has she had the door open for you? Have you heard her calling for you while you're upstairs? Did you tell her that you're looking for the keys to the motorcycle sitting outside the door? Shouldn't you leave the keys you use in the same place so you don't forget the place you left them? Is that what you plan on doing the next time you get home? Are the keys you use for your motorcycle with the ones you use to lock up the house? Did you tell her that it would just take a few minutes before you get there? Doesn't she get annoyed that you keep forgetting the place you left your keys? How long is it since you last used the keys you're looking for? Doesn't she get upset whenever he tells her that he can't manage to find his keys right away? Who is it that you know that is really forgetful? Isn't it hard to tell whether that is a photo or a painting? What is it that the woman carrying the baby is looking at? Would she be able to make the thing that guy's in the middle of making? Will she keep on waiting there until he finishes making that knife she asked him to make? Did she tell you that he was supposed to be finished making it a couple of days ago? There is no point trying to have him make it faster. Did she tell you that it's worth getting him to do it for her? Which of the men sitting there seem to be working the hardest while sitting there? Is he the one she had to pay so that he would make it for her? Could you have made the thing he's hitting with the hammer if she asked you to do it? Wouldn't they feel more comfortable if they decided to make the knife in a place that had more shade? Shouldn't they have tried to make it under a tent? Did the two women who were sitting there know that you were going to take their photo? Are they people that you know well? Do you have any idea how long they've been friends? Did they tell you that they end up texting each other about things that happen a lot during the day? Would you be interested in reading their texts if you happen to pick up one of their phones? Don't they wish that they could spend more time together? Did they tell you what it is they're thinking of doing after leaving there? Is the woman on the left about to show her friend a text that she got from her boyfriend? Who is it that you're used to sharing the texts you get the most with? Would you let your mom see them if she asked you to show them to her? How often did your mom ask to see your texts that you got from your friends when you were growing up? Don't you wish she wouldn't have always asked to see them? Do you ever ask to see the texts your mom gets? When was the last time you felt you had to text your mom about things you wanted? Does it look like she's hesitant to get into the water there? How can you tell that she hasn't been in the water lately? Shouldn't she have gone in there with a friend to make sure she can get out safely? Did she say that she was afraid that there may be some sharks in the water she has to swim in there? Did you ask her if she has seen any of them swimming around since she got there? Now that she's there, is there any other way that she would be able to get out? Would people be able to hear her screaming if she began yelling? Did she feel like panicking the last time she had the chance to come here? Why is it that she decided to come back to go swimming here again? What would you tell her if you were there? Is she there to get a suntan? All she does is lay there and enjoy listening to music she likes. Doesn't it appear to be too cold to go swimming there? What has the weather been like there today? Does it seem that she decided to just lay down in the sand and start to relax? She must have been laying there a long time. Did she tell you that all she does is close her eyes and relax while she's laying there? Are you used to getting that much sand on your feet while you're laying at the beach? Wouldn't it help if she had worn some kind of sandals? Did you ask her how it is that she'll be getting that sand off her feet? Did she tell you that she plans on walking a while on the beach so that she can get rid of the sand on her feet? Isn't that the quickest way to get rid of the sand she has on her feet? Is there any way to keep the sand from getting on your feet while walking around on the beach? If she had worn sneakers, wouldn't she have kept from getting sand on her feet while walking around? Doesn't it seem like she's still able to touch the bottom when she's there like that? By the time she gets to the opening of the cave she's in, will it be a lot deeper? Did you ask her if she's used to going into dangerous places like this? Is that where you would rather not be? Did you tell her that this is the last time that you would be coming here to swim? As soon as the tide begins to come in, wouldn't it close off that entrance you're trying to get out of? There is no use waiting any longer. You better start swimming to get out. Has the water already gone up a lot ever since you got there? Isn't that what makes you begin to feel so anxious? Are you pretending not to be afraid when you're talking to her now? Did she tell you that she will help to show you the easiest way you can get out? You might as well hurry and start to get out quickly. Does she seem to be having fun blowing bubbles? Did you ask her how it is that she got the bottle she has in her hand? Did she tell you this is her favorite thing to do when she goes out in the summer? Did you ask her how many bubbles she can blow at one time while blowing bubbles? Would you be able to blow that many bubbles if you tried doing it? Will she keep on doing that as long as there is liquid in the bottle she's holding? Is that what you would used to do while you were her age? How is it that she would be able to catch bubbles after she blows them in the air? Could you pop all of the bubbles she blew if you tried to do it? Doesn't it make her laugh when some of the bubbles happen to hit you? Do you pretend to be hurt when they hit you? Shouldn't she be wearing a coat instead of using a blanket outside in the cold weather? Doesn't she wish she would have brought a heavier coat to keep her warm? Is she there waiting for the bus she plans on taking home? Is that the place where the buses stop? Do you have any idea how much they charge to ride the bus there? Did they put up the routes the buses take on the shelter she's sitting in? Is the bus the way you use to get around these days? Did she put the things she bought in the bag that is under where she's sitting? How can she tell when the bus is coming if she continues to put her head down like that? Is the reason she's taking the bus since she doesn't have enough money to take a taxi? If you were driving by, would you stop in order to ask her if she wanted you to take her home? How long has it been since you gave a ride to a person you didn't know? Had you been near where they are, would you have gone to demonstrate with them? Are most of the people that go out to demonstrate younger than you? What is it that you feel is worth demonstrating about these days? Are protests sometimes the only way you can get politicians to change things? Do you always agree with the way your government decides to spend your tax money? If you could choose one politician, which one would you want to get rid of? What would you want to get rid of them for? If you were in their government position, what is the first thing that you would be interested in changing? Doesn't it seem like it just finished raining? Didn't he have time to get inside before it began raining? Had he known it was going to rain, would he have brought an umbrella from home? Did he say that it didn't feel like it was going to rain at the time he left his home? Don't you want to ask him whether he's started to feel a little cold since it began raining? Did he say that he was looking forward to drying up with the towel his friend brought? Did he say that they'll all begin playing as soon as the sun comes back out? Is the place he's at the place he ends up going to play with his friends a lot? How often did he say he gets to meet all of his friends there? Were they interested in going out to take a walk together? Does he wish that his mother could have come to take a walk with them? How long has it been since you last took a walk with your father? Did you used to hold your dad's hand while walking with him? Where is it that you would go the most with your dad while you were young, like the kid you see in that photo? Don't you wish you had the chance to take walks with your father more? Would you prefer taking walks with your mother or father the most so that you could talk? Which one of them do you feel it is easier to talk with about the problems you may be having? If they had problems, would they ask you to sit down and talk to them about it? Which one of your parents would probably have the most problems to talk about? Do you wish you had a teddy bear as big as that so you could hug it? Doesn't she have a hard time walking around with a teddy bear that big? Did she tell you how it is that she happened to get that? Did the guy she just began dating manage to win it for her? Did she tell you where it is she plans on putting it as soon as she gets home? Don't you wish you had a bear that big to give to the person you like the most? Who is it that you would give it to if you got one? Where would they end up putting it if you happened to give it to them? They must not have one that is as big as the one that you see the girl hugging in the photo. How old were you when you finally stopped sleeping with your teddy bear? Which animal would you use to describe yourself if a person you didn't know well asked you? Don't they appear to be brothers? Which one of them seems to be worried the most? Doesn't it look like he's about to begin crying? Do you have any idea what it is they are so worried about? Are the things he's in the middle of telling his brother helping him to feel better? Had your brother or sister began feeling bad, what is it that you would do to help them feel better? For how long have you known the friend you feel the closest to? Does it seem to you that you're closer to your best friend than to your brothers or sisters? Has your best friend had the chance to help you deal with problems you've been having lately? If you had them make a painting of you and just one other person, who would you decide to choose? Would they be surprised you chose them? Thank you.